Hello everybody, welcome to our KMC training camp. And this is our third practice. And let's see, our topic for the third day is comparing with balance scale. And also Rina will take you to explore these such types of questions. But in fact, it's very useful for kids to understand the equal relationship. It's very important in mathematics. Let's see, what does it mean? For the first question, all dogs are equally happy. So remember to mark keywords when you are reading the question. How much could one dog weigh? Now let's compare. In the first one, first we have to know the rule, the pattern of balance scale. I'm not sure have you ever seen a balance scale in your real life, but I think at least you have ever played seesaw game, right? So when the seesaw or when the balance scale is in a level state, what does that mean? The two things on both sides, are they equal or different? They are as heavy as each other, right? But when something is heavier, it will goes down. When something is lighter, it will goes up. So that's how the balance scale will work. Now let's check in the first balance scale. Which one is lower? Which side is lower? Okay, the 12 kilograms. That means the dog is lighter than 12 kilograms. And let's see the second one. Two dogs one on the left and 20 kilograms on the right. And which one is higher? 20. That means the two dogs are heavier than 20 kilograms. So let's see, when we know two dogs are heavier than 20, could you please tell me, how about one dog? Can one dog be lighter than 10? When one dog is lighter than 10, for example, it's 9, the biggest number lighter than 10. Can they be heavier than 20? No way, okay? It can only be 18. It's less than 20. So, can the two dogs be equal to 10? Still not, because if they are, every dog is just as heavy as 10, it's just 10 kilograms. The balance scale, the second balance scale must be leveled up, okay, must be balanced, because they are equal, so it cannot be 10. That means one dog must be heavier than 10 kilograms. That's how we find this one. So let's see the number in all options. Which one is heavier than 11? Only E. Okay, only E. But we still need to check it. If 11 can work in this question. 11 is more than 10 and also less than 12. So it can work. So just choose option E. Let's see the second question. The symbols. There are some symbols. Let's give them a name. I, sun, flower, and corn, and fish stand for one of the digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And it is known that two flowers can add up to a fish, and the two sun can add up to a flower. If we add sun and a fish together, we can get a corn. So, how to use these relationships? Let's see. First, let's see if we know every flower can be replaced by two suns. Can we replace it here? If we replace every flowers by two suns, these are two suns, and this flower can also be replaced by two suns. In this way, we can see one fish is equal to how many suns? Perfect. 2, because they are equal to 4 suns. So here we know one fish is equal to 4 suns. Let's continue. Here, that means we can replace the fish by sun. So one corn is equal to 5 suns. And also we know one flower is equal to 2 suns. What's the difference between one flower equals 2 suns and the 2 suns equals one flower? Are they different or the same, do you think? Because equal relationship, doesn't have direction. So from left to right, they are equal. From right to left, they are still equal. Okay, so here, if we got one com is equal to 5 songs, can the sum be 2? We only have 1 to 5 to use. So it must be the smallest number. It can only be 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. 5 1 can make a com. So that is 5. Let's see. How about flower? Every flower is 2 equal to 2 cells. So that is 2. Let's replace it. And for fish, it is 4. Okay, and let's see. Saw is 1. We use 1. And we got 5. This is com. We got flower, that is 2. And also we got fish, that is 4. Okay, so only I is not here. And only digit 3 is left. So could you please tell me which symbol stands for the digit 3 now? It can only be the remaining I. Okay, so that's how we solve it. And let's see, where can we start when we meet such a question? We try to reduce the number of shapes in all the equations. See, that's why we replace the flower by songs to make sure, and also because you see, among all relationships, the song, we have 2 songs. We have songs in 2 equations, and also we have 2 flowers in 2 equations. But the flower is still larger than song. That's why we use the smallest one, because it's easier to replace it, right? You just need to replace the smaller one you just need to replace the larger number by the smaller number. It's easier to do that. Okay, that's why we try to reduce the number of shapes. Okay, also let's see. Continue. The last one. Okay, give you one more question for you to think. If I told you a square plus a triangle equals 10, could you please tell me what's the value of the 2 shapes? Can you? It's very hard to decide it. It can be 1 plus 9, 2 plus 8, 3 plus 7, whatever you like, as long as they can add up to 10. But if I ask you, how about 1 star plus 2 equals 5? In this way, could you please tell me what's the value of the star? I think most of the kids can. The star is equal to 3. So you see, when there is only one shape, we can know its value directly. That's why we try to reduce the number of shapes. Okay, and let's see the last question. How much does data weigh in kilograms? Okay, here are 2 very cute cats. One is Rita and the other is Dita. In the first question, okay, it's the balance scale again, and we know that when it's balanced, that means the 2 things on both sides, they are equal. So here it tells us the sum of Rita and sum of Rita and Dita is 8 kilograms. And also the second, let's see, Rita plus Rita and 2 kilograms are equal to Dita. So now could you please tell me which one is heavier, Rita or Dita? Think of this question. Perfect. Data is heavier. How much heavier? Okay, how many more kilograms does data weigh? Just 2. So the second question told us the difference between the 2 cats is 2 kilograms. See, when we know the sum and the difference, in fact, this question is just a sum and the difference problem. How to solve it? Give you one example. If you know there are 2 lines and the total of them are 8, can you tell me what's the value of each line? When we want to divide the total equally into 2 equal parts, we just need to use division. 8 divided by 2, we can get 4 here. But now let's see, if we use lines to represent each cat, The rule is the line is long. The longer line represents the bigger number, the larger number, and also the shorter line represents the smaller number. So, because we can see from here, Rita is highlighted, so Rita's line should be shorter. And how about Dita? Dita's line should be longer. Okay, let's draw it and mark the difference here. This is the difference 2, and this is a sum 8. Because just now we say if we know if these two things are equal, we can use total divided by 2 to find each part. But when they are not equal, what should we do? Why not find a way to make both equal? If I take these 2 away, are they equal? But these 2 parts, the sum of these 2 parts, is that still 8? No, we should also take 2 away from the sum. So the new sum is 6 kilograms. But now we can divide it by 2. Equals 3 kilograms. So 3 is for each line. 3 is for each line. Don't forget, data still has 2 more at first. We take it away just now. So this 2 more, we should add it up. Now tell me, based on the diagram, tell me how heavy is Rita? 3 kilograms. This is for Rita. And how much does Dita weigh? We just need to add 3 and 2 together. We can get its weight is just 5 kilograms. Okay, 5 kilograms. So let's choose D for this question. C, as long as you can learn the thought of connecting shapes and numbers, you can make many questions much easier. Yeah, when you get stuck, how does this question work? Why not try to use shape to represent amount? Remember, the rule is the longer line represents the larger number and the shorter line represents the smaller number. Okay, so that's all for today's class. And see you next time. Bye-bye.